put Jane to bed and brought her down to the room. Really couldn't sleep, so she said she'd help me do my few orders, which is actually a good little help. Although I do have to, check her and make sure she's doing it right. Because no, women are prone to making no mistakes.
Excuse me?
Wait a minute. You're doing a good job.
To Patrick, you're getting a free sticker because my father is being too cheeky.
No, anyway. Lads, look. Rig. Tip in here now and see that I have anything nice for me after my journey. Pat McDonough's not up yet. There's not a fucking sinner in there. Jeez. Oh, it's brisk this morning. Me and Garrett got here at the same time. He's warming up there. I'm warming up too. Watch this. See that? Some cunt of a man never filled it with diesel. Now maybe it's because I didn't fill it with diesel the last day I drove it. Payback's a bitch, isn't it? If you're wondering how many risks I take when I have no tracks on, it's zero risk. It's a zero risk strategy. And 70% of the time, it works every time. There's a shitload of timber on this lane. And he left it nice. For a cunt of a man. Come up. See, now we'll have to turn on the lifts. Give her a worry go ding. Will we have to throw out the crane? Nah, she'll tear up now. It's not so bad, she's a good little girl. Yeah, what did I have to say? Yeah, so any hats that were ordered last week, they're gone and on the way. I have no idea when they're going to get there. The post is still a little bit slow, but they will get there. And ooh, this. And people were giving out to me saying that I was a cunt of a man because I was telling everyone at night time the hats were up and they didn't see it till the next day and then they were gone. So I apologise, and there's more hats up on it now. I don't know how long they're going to last, but yeah, they're up on it. So don't be giving out to me. I'm only a man. I'm a fair old man now, but I'm only a man. Me and Garrett had to go in separate cars into town. Garrett broke something. Look at that, boys. There's money in Carrick and Shannon. There's money. You think they're flying out the door here, though?
It's a very busy time for hay bobs.
I'd love a hay bob.
You can buy a hay bob.
Would you get much work with it?
They're not real big hay bobs.
Yeah.
They're not hay bobs.
What are they?
They won't turn hay, yeah. They're rolled up alright.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
We calling them big hay bobs for the last 10 years.
No.
More fool us. I can remember from the good old days, for the old dung spreader. Nicest job to do on the farm. Changing them. Huh?
No, it's funny.
What?
Farmers talk more dung now than they go out.
That's only because it's slurry.
Oh, that's all. Still, it's true.
It's fucking windy. I'm gonna give the baby bullnose's eyes a little bit of a wipe before I hit the road. A long trek home. I got up this morning. Of course, I'm late, and I have to go to Mullingar. And Vicky has it's low on AdBlue, and there's no window washer in it. Should have got here anyway. Some fucking size of a spot. I won't bother doing any exercise today. I'll show you where I'm going. Size of it. Anyway. This is the spot. I'm after having one of those bitter lemon teas. No, it was a hibiscus. It's cool. This is where I am. It's the audio visual room. And this man is going to take away all my headaches, please God. Right before I get my stuff done, I have an hour here. This is a blood circulation bed. And audio and visual. Look how cool this fucking thing is. Now, you don't mind me now, you can leave me alone for a while. I'm gonna put this on and relax. No, it's not as easy with one hand. So, I'm home about an hour. I had a lovely little sleep for myself because I was just so fucking chilled out. And I'm not even gonna try to explain all the stuff that he done. Not sexual, of course, but the audio visual thing. I was thinking, oh, maybe this is a bit of a gimmick. But 20 minutes later, he'd wake me up. I was out like a light. It was fucking amazing. It was so relaxing, so chilled out. And then after that, got up and he checked me over and lay me down, put all these stimulating electronic yokes all over, and then rubs you and tries to see where you're caught up. And after about, I know, 20 minutes, he's telling me I'm caught up all around here, and then he's putting on gloves. And at one stage, he had his fingers in the roof of my mouth, and I was thinking, like, what the fuck? But I'm just amazed at how fucking good I feel right now. It's crazy. He was actually showing me an article about how hormones can affect the body, like too much cortisol, too much adrenaline, and which type of person are you, and which is affecting you, and what you can do to help it. And like, even he noticed I was caught up a little bit of scar tissue here, and I've never ever noticed I had that in there, but when he was pressing it and stuff, it was fucking mad. Look, like I said, I'm not a gynecologist. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but if you go onto his page, he'll probably explain it a lot better, because I'm probably just butchering it. But it was cool. It was fucking deadly. I feel $1 million. I really do. Look, it's going to be interesting. I won't know for another week or two to see if I get or don't get a migraine. Yeah, thanks a million, Shane. Really appreciate it. And look, I actually don't know what he done, and I wasn't really minding because I was kind of zoned out, and he was talking and stuff, but it's like, I was just enjoying it. Now, some of the massages were fairly painful, but I'm hardy as fuck! But yeah, you just go on his page and maybe he'll explain it if you ask him any questions, or he's dead on. I'm definitely a lot calmer today than I was yesterday, because if I had got up yesterday morning and seen this shit show, I'd have had a hissy fit. Oh yes, I would have. Like, how the fuck does that happen? How the fuck does that... I know the physics of how it happens, but how the fuck does that happen? Look, after a short investigation, it was very easy to see. Fucking Roscommon bastards trying to do me in, setting booby traps on the road home for me. Morning, everyone. Do you know what I didn't know until 11 o'clock last night? Now I had planned to go on a mountain bike and have a laugh with the lads, socially distanced, of course, on the mountain. But the crack was probably going to be had. It was going to be exercise, and I was looking damn forward to sending the bike. No, I didn't know until 11:15 that Vicky was working. Yeah, I didn't know, so I'm minding these. Not right. Jane, isn't that right? Isn't it? She hit her head there about 10 minutes ago off the floor. Claire, do you need to go toilet? But sure, hey, I don't mind. We'll have the crack, will we? Yeah. Well, I bloody hate feeding her this stuff. The smell of it. But she loves it. What do you do? Fucking baby food. Eric is giving me great help today. Good man. Starting a new stack there. 5. We had a busy night trying to get the kids to bed. Lily and Clark are sleeping in the same room now because Clark's having nightmares and stuff, right? Yeah. And I tell you, Vicky got fair thick because they weren't asleep. Like, I heard her at one stage. This is the ultimate threat. She said, "I'm gonna get Santi to come back and take all their ties."
Yeah, because they're being bold.
Did you think
Look at the time.
Do you think they took you serious?
No, if they stopped.
What was the phrase you said?
Fiddling and diddling around, messing
Fiddling
around.
and diddling. Haven't heard that in a while. I tell you, when I was around 11 or 12, I used to be fiddling and diddling in my room, and there's not a man in the world, nor woman, nor child would have stopped me. Why a child had stopped me, I don't know.
You could have impregnated your own mother with those bed sheets when she was washing them every 2 weeks.
We're going to have some stinking hole in you tonight.
Eggs. Good.
So it's been pissing fucking rain for almost 85.2% of today. And I'm finished this wood and I'm loaded up. So I cleaned the windows, give her a grease, and there she is, all ready to go. Larry won't be here for about, I don't know, maybe 40 minutes. So I said, get a few things done. I was just looking at my roof. I said I'd show you, look. See all that roof there? You see it? Take a good look. Soak that in. Soak it in. Soak in every corner. See? See? What you're looking at there is a roof of a forwarder with just 9,000 hours on it, with not one single mark on it. That crane has never ever touched it. Just a fucking crane wizard. And just a skill. There's the boys, the cowboys. Sitting out of the rain for a few minutes. Had my overalls on and I still got covered in fucking shite. The trousers fucking straight. The water came through it. Like, John Deere make a great machine, but their overalls leaves lots to be desired. Thank God they don't break down. Heading up the mountain now. Might bring my bike tomorrow. Finish off early. Go for a ride. Because I'm finding it very hard to get time to do anything. I have a PlayStation 5 at home. You probably don't know that, but I do. And I haven't had a minute to play it. I haven't had a minute to play it because I'm either working or I'm in the shop, or, you know, it's just constantly always just trying to fucking... No, it's not only health reasons I drink a Barocca during the day. You know, you get to put in that tablet into the water and watch it disappear. Like a Komatsu forwarder driver's hopes and dreams. Plus it's good for you. You have to do your bit, don't you? You have to do your own little bit, in your own little way, to make yourself live just a little bit longer, if at all possible. Went to bed last night, I had some mad dreams. Dreamt I was driving big feather buncher and bogey skidders. I had to be watching YouTube videos and stuff. It was just in my head. But I was just thinking, if I got a month on those machines, you've got to lay the ground, what way they work, how they handle traction, etc, etc. I think I'd be the best driver in the world. I really do. I really do. If this COVID had fuck right off and I had a few extra pounds to spare, I'd take a month off. I'd book a flight over to the US and I'd say, hey boys, give me your machines there for a month, no charge. Let me show you how the Irish boy do it, with style, just. Oh God, I'd love it. A girl's got a dream. A girl's got a dream. Going to have a little bit of time to talk shy, and now, how did I get that there? But a few of you were asking how I felt after Saturday. Savage. All day Saturday, even Sunday, I was hawking up stuff. Do you know when you have a chest infection or a sore throat and you wake up next morning, you're hawking this nasty stuff? I had no sore throat and I had no pain in my chest or chest infection, and I was hawking up stuff. A coincidence? I think not. And I feel super sense. I feel fucking brilliant. In fact, I booked another fucking session up there. And Shane, you never got back to me and told me when I could get in. So, you know, get on top of that. But yeah, I feel great so far. Nice one. That's my big brother-in-law, John Ryan. I just put my massive load on his back and we're gonna head to the next wood. He's also my tiny little nephew, Dara Ryan's daddy. He's Papa Bear. We're both a little bit wetter, but also a little bit further on in our day. Anyway, what's the crack? How are the stats, do you think, on this bringing back fingering for 2021? Asking for a friend, just. I always go in front of the lorry and try and warn people of a wide load coming, because there's loads of women. I mean, there's loads of people on this road that wouldn't be the best drivers, and yeah, have to protect them, poor devils. You know, I'm enjoying this long walk down to the van. Larry couldn't get up all the way. I get to look at the beautiful Kinney. Look at it glistening there in the twilight. It's an awful pity there's no shite down there. Awful pity. But you know, it's not all bad, as the beautiful Peavies. I will be tearing down there this week to do some fine dining. It has Kieran Corrigan, most famous man in Offaly, who as we speak is probably tearing down the town. Is it a town? Is it a village? Nobody knows. To get some Mars bars or something. Who knows? Who knows? It's hard to do God's work in the devil's playground, lads. It's hard. No, it's turning cold. Now, someone's out walking here tonight. We'll get some landed to see me. Big hardy bastard leash, lad. Yeah, many a day I sent it down there. I fucking sent it. Narry Gary. So I collected the kiddies after work and brought them home, got them in their pajamas and was making them their tea. Everything was going great. And then this child here decided to take a shit that as a grown man I wouldn't be able to produce that kind of volume. And yeah, I'm slightly traumatized after it.